with Greg Anthony. And Richard Jefferson. This is Kevin Hart. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Smart. James is out there with Ayton. Then there's Doncic. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. Outside Butler. Hits it from three-point range. Butler's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Warriors. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Ayton, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Nice shot by Smart.
Look, Smart can be a difference maker from deep. Doesn't always shoot the best shots, but he's got the confidence to knock them down.
Doncic with the steal. Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Yep, that one goes.
Ooh, Curry goes inside and just makes a tough shot.
Doncic outside. And it's off from three-point range. Now, here's Green. Shoots the three. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there.
Steph, he welcomes anyone that wants to try and go out there and guard him.
Smart on the wing. Defended by Moody. No good from LeBron. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. And the Lakers with another miss. The Warriors have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And Curry throws it down hard.
We always see Curry practice these dribble moves pregame. He puts in the work.
And here is Los Angeles now. Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for LeBron. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Jake LaRavia. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Doncic sinks that one from the post.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
Curry looking around. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got 15 points.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Dalton Knecht in for Luka Doncic. Here's Vincent, guarded by Curry. And it's Knecht in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Curry finds Green. Outside Curry. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 17.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Curry. 17 points in the game. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 20 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Smart with the ball. Defended by Moody. Back to Vincent. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Curry, good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
That one goes in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Curry. And Green now, top of the key. Three-pointer. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. 25 points in the game.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Warriors ahead. They lead by 14. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moses Moody is out there with Curry. And it's Post in at the 5 down low. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Warriors leading by 15. Pass to Curry. stolen away. And here's James outside. The Warriors pull it in. They led by as many as 18 points. Now here's Curry, defended by Vincent.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Lakers trail by 17. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. And we got a big Bay Area hoops guy in attendance. Famous Los in the house watching the Warriors.
And he's a huge Warriors fan. And he's enjoying this current Golden State lead. Doesn't get much better than that.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Post finds Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So, G.A., when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
First free throw is good.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Andre Ayton's checked in for the Lakers. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 17. Here's Ayton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler. First trip to the line for him here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And he makes the first.
And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors leading by 15. Curry is inside. Guarded by Doncic. And the basket by Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Doncic outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Doncic has got 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Curry kicks to Green. Doncic against Curry. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Curry's got 37. Lakers trail by 16. Pass to Doncic. No one saw it coming off a finals appearance. Luka Doncic, Richard, traded to the Lakers.
I mean, we're talking about a 5-time first-team All-NBA player who was traded at just 25 years old. I've never seen it happen before. Expect Luka to have a big chip on his shoulder for the next few seasons.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. It's Curry outside. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 40 points.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Post. Golden State moving the ball around. Doncic with the steal. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's Smart and the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Ayton driving the lane, and Ayton throws it down.
Terrific physicality from Ayton, just going right to the rim.
Doncic with the steal. One-on-one here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Doncic. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
And it's LaRavia missing. Warriors leading by 13. Doncic with the steal. .58 seconds left in the second quarter. Up top for Vanderbilt. Pass to Ayton. It's tipped. Clock at 6. Outside for Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Curry, and he has 42. Oh, Curry making a statement.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away. Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. Marcus Smart is out there with Doncic. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's James. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Lakers trail by 18. Doncic passes to LaRavia. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic
Here's Curry. Doncic with the block. And they double up James. Ayton, the pass to LaRavia. And here's Doncic from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler dishes to Curry. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Takes the 13-footer, makes a big height bounce and goes in. Curry's got 53.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Here's Doncic. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Green. Outside for Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Back over to you guys.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Fires, high post, and another one falls.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Outside, James. Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Outside, Smart. Good, and the assist goes to James. Smart's got 6 points.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Back to Doncic. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for LeBron. And Vincent subbed in for Jake LaRavia.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
They double-team Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. .119 left in the third quarter. Doncic, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
My. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Vincent, the pass to Doncic. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Have mercy.
Wow. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right
now. Outside, Smart. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring, has given them another look offensively.
Connect, he's...
Oh, my goodness, man. I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart deciding where to go with it. Count it. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Curry. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
To Smart. Back to Vincent. No good on the triple. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 three-pointers in the game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Stephen Curry's out there with Moody. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Curry. Back to Vincent. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Hayes throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Curry. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
No good from LeBron. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And Curry throws it down hard.
That's on the defense there. Can't let Curry get into the lane.
The Lakers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Here's Vincent, guarded by Curry. LeBron with a screen on Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. But LeBron's playing days are over, and G.A., who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And Curry, here we go. And Curry throws it down hard.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Count it. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch. And you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Here's Vincent. Rebound by Butler. Warriors leading by 22. They double-team Curry. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Out to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Post has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Curry attacking, and Curry with the stuff.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. And here is Doncic. Vincent on the wing. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Curry. And Curry throws it down.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And it's Doncic missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 5 points now this quarter.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Connects again. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on the NBA court with his son Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jake LaRavia comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Doncic has got 22 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Again, Golden State.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Doncic, no good.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. "11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Doncic with it. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Outside Curry. Drains the three-pointer.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. We'll see you later on.